What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Our Brains Hurt. Thanks a lot for hanging out. We are running a contest on our website all month, the whole month of March into April. Go to ourbrainshurt.com and you get to choose your all-star punk rock band. Vocals, guitar, bass, drums, second guitar if you want one. Go to ourbrainshurt.com, name your band, and we're going to vote on it in April, and there'll be prizes for the winner. So ourbrainshurt.com, all-star punk rock band. Go there, submit it, and maybe you can win.
Well, they needed a jingle for their stupid little show, so they called up the Jasons and we said, fuck no. Then they called us again and they gave us $20 and we wrote them a song that said, your podcast sucks. Then they gave us more money and they asked us really nice and we finally gave in and we said, alright, I'll write you a song, but it's gonna be a clone of a Screeching Weasel song that we heard a while ago. So we wrote them a jingle and it sounded really rad. It was the best little jingle that their podcast ever had, but the file got corrupted and the email didn't work. Now they're stuck without a jingle singing Our Brains Hurt. Our brains hurt, our brains hurt, our brains hurt. Our brains hurt, our brains hurt, our brains hurt. Our brains hurt, our brains hurt, our brains hurt. Our brains hurt, our brains hurt, our brains hurt. In a very non-copyright infringing sort of way.
Hey, the Marlins are crushing it, man.
Oh, fuck. I thought you said it wasn't sports. 2-11. All right. All right. I will go on record saying that it is probably, in recent memory, the worst Marlins team and start that I've... Actually, let me take that back. It's the worst Marlins start that I've seen, maybe ever. Maybe ever.
Yeah, that sucks.
There is talent. There's talent on that team, dude. Undeniable.
Yeah.
Berger and Bell and fucking Arise, but yeah, it's just...
Yeah, even my Nats are doing better.
All right, that's enough of that. All right, moving on.
We're 5-7.
No, it's tremendous, dude. That's tremendous.
Yeah, your Mets are already. I heard the Mets were already out of the playoffs.
They are.
Yeah.
Even though did I see they just beat the shit out of the Braves yesterday or the day before?
16-4.
Something like
that. Yeah. Mets are in third place. Only you two fuckers are worse than us in the NL East. So
this podcast sucks.
So how you gentlemen been?
Bit fucking busy. I have a second job. So two different jobs, but I have two jobs. And it is fucking busy. But it just is what it is, dude.
Yeah. It is what it is.
I still afford time to see my dudes on the podcast and have band practice and watch and bitch about sports. So what else could I want?
Hell yeah. Living the dream.
That's it, dude.
I have been filming a movie since last Thursday.
You're taller than everyone in the movie, I've noticed.
yeah, seeing pictures from people posting stuff.
Yeah, all sorts of things.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I 100%.
I've never met you in person, either of you, but I've never seen a picture with Matt where someone's been taller than Matt.
No, Matt's always the tallest person in the room. Well,
I mean, I'm 6'3", so there is taller people than me.
Swinger is taller than you, right? Is Swinger taller than you?
Swinger's like 6'6", 6'7".
Oh, is he that tall? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't realize he was.
That's just obnoxious.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You're telling me I'm only 5'2".
You're taller than my wife. My wife is 5 foot even.
Wow.
Yeah, like she's way down there.
Damn, you guys are in the Lollipop Guild.
Yeah.
It's funny because I do that dance really good.
Oh yeah.
Well-timed Wizard of Oz joke. You're welcome, everybody.
What are you drinking?
Troganator.
Too many letters for a beverage.
Yeah,
11.3%, if I'm not mistaken.
8.2.
8.2. Oh, they came down with the Troganator. The Troganator used to be more.
Yeah, I guess so.
I used to regularly buy that one when friends around here or people coming into town would force me to go to Capitol Ale House.
Okay.
Yeah, that place sucks, but the Troganator there used to be, it was like 11.3%, and it was fucking like $3. It was like the best bang for your buck that you could get at that place.
I'm glad you guys brought this up because I always get mad at how offended people are about everything all the time. And I'm like, man, I'm never offended about nothing, but I figured out what I'm offended about. I'm super offended that you guys never ask me what I'm drinking anymore. And I really want to tell you sometimes.
What are you drinking, Travis?
I am drinking. Is it a Kai or a Sai? I am drinking a Sai, blueberry,
Acai.
pomegranate,
Acai. Yeah.
blueberry, pomegranate, vitamin water.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Keeping my
It's no dragon fruit, but it's good.
Yeah.
No, it's no dragon fruit. The lemonade one sucks ass, dude. But all the other ones have been pretty enjoyable.
The
lemonade
tropical
one
mango one is
That's
good
pretty
too.
good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one.
The lemonade is 0 calorie, isn't it?
Yeah, it just
Well,
tastes
that's why
like
it sucks. Fuck that.
it sucks,
Yeah.
dude. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Well, I'm in your boat today, Travis, because I just have a watermelon Celsius.
I buy those by the 24 pack. When you wake up at 2:30 every morning and can't do cocaine anymore, Celsius is the next best thing, and I was not paid to say that.
This episode brought to you by cocaine.
Used to.
We can still sponsor you, Coke. You just don't do it.
I've never really been into energy drinks aside from maybe a long time ago when I was an electrician. I just don't really like the way they make me feel. And I've always just been, coffee. But these Celsiuses are something different. They're crazy. Like
they're good.
Not only do they immediately like make you just feel good, like
it doesn't have all the bullshit in it like a Red Bull,
and it puts you in a good mood. It gives you energy, and then there's no crash. Like it's awesome.
We are not paid to say any of this.
Yeah.
I can't take the taste of that because of the artificial sweeteners.
See, I generally hate artificial sweeteners just like you do.
Yeah.
The ones that are already in the can are kind of like meh, but a couple of the ones that are in a packet where you just pour them into water and they're not sparkling, you can't really taste the artificial sweetener. Like the cranberry. Oh, well, it tastes like artificial sweetener. Red just said it's not artificial sweetener, it's sucralose, which is true, but it tastes like artificial sweetener.
Yeah.
But the cranberry lemonade, the strawberry coconut, and I can't think of what the third one is. No, it's not the kiwi guava. It's a different one.
There's a bunch of flavors. They have a shit ton.
The ones that are in the packets specifically.
Oh, my bad.
Dragon fruit lime. That's the third one. Those three, Ron. Try those three. The artificial sweetener taste is so minimal.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
But I'm a coffee guy through and through.
I mean, I am too. But these things are a game changer for like that world. I don't really drink them all that often, but while filming this movie, I have been, because we've been it's been like on set for like 16 hours a day for the most part. Yeah. And those days get long. Holy fuck.
I can only imagine. How's it going?
It's great.
Yeah, can you talk about it at all?
Yeah, I can talk about some stuff. The first one thing I definitely can talk about is this has been one of the funnest weeks of my entire life.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's cool. Where are you filming?
Around Fredericksburg.
Okay.
Yeah, but there's a bunch of established like actors and things that are in this movie, who all have come, people are coming in from like Pittsburgh, Massachusetts, Connecticut,
nice,
Michigan, Kentucky, Missouri, North Carolina. So there's people coming in from all over the fucking place. There's not actually a ton of people in this movie who are from Virginia, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's cool getting to work with like people who, I've watched movies that they're in, and they're like the lead in, on like Amazon Prime and shit. And then to meet them in real life and work with them, and they're like super fucking cool and like not douchebag actors like you hear a lot of stories about. They're just super, super fucking cool and like just so chill and fun to work with.
Awesome.
That is good news.
But also everyone has been saying that this was like the funnest movie set they've ever been on. So I'm sure if I continue to do this, I'm going to run into some bullshit.
Yeah. Who's directing it?
Josh Graves.
Oh, it's Josh. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep. This is like the last 2 movies I did with him, which aren't out yet, have been like small casts, like local stuff around here. A small production company had paid for him to do those movies.
Yeah.
So they weren't really like his passion projects. This is like his thing, his passion.
Gotcha.
And you know, he's brought in a bunch of people he's known throughout the industry to come in and work on it. So it's like this has been just, it's been, all of them were awesome and fun, but this one is just a lot different and totally rad.
Nice.
Yeah. And I get to play 2 characters.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is there a date?
I don't know. He says as soon as he's done filming, he's going to be basically working on this 10 hours a day because he's doing all the rest of the stuff himself.
Shit.
So he wants to have it out by July, or at
By
least
this
done
July?
this July. He
Holy
wants
shit.
to have it done and edited by this July. Well, he doesn't have anybody hanging over his head. It's all his. Like
Okay,
he
yeah.
owns everything to it. So he doesn't have to put up with any BS.
Yeah.
So that's very possible for him to have this edited and done by July.
Wow.
You know, it's ambitious for sure, but yeah, I mean, we'll see.
Yeah.
He has to finish the one other thing post-production, and then he said he's going to start hitting this one, and he's like, I'm just going to sit down for like 10 hours a day, 5 days a week,
Nice.
and just edit. So yeah.
Yeah. Don't forget about us little people when you make it up there at the top.
Yeah.
It's not possible. I'm not wired like that to
Yeah.
move on. And
Good, because I need money.
yeah, me too. You know, I could just use, you know, hey, like just one small part in a movie where somebody pays me like 10 G's and
Yeah.
Everyone's like $1 million, life-changing money. I'm like, couple months of the mortgage is life-changing money.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, right.
That's cool. My brother is moving back to Maryland this summer.
That's right. You said that.
Yeah.
We need right to write things.
Yeah. That's what I was
Yeah.
gonna say. Like he's got Hollywood connections, so
Yeah.
it could be interesting.
Yeah, there's the ideas that you have had, Ron, previous to today
Yeah.
that you've told me about. I definitely think we should
Yeah,
move forward with some of that stuff.
for sure.
100%. Because like after this experience, I mean, I'm not even done yet. I finish tomorrow,
Mhm.
but I've gone to work twice this week. Today being one of them, like my regular, you know, I had 2
Yeah.
days off during this whole thing, and I
Yeah.
just went to my regular work those 2 days, and I hated it.
Yeah.
I like got to work and I was like, fuck this.
Yeah.
I don't want to do this anymore. I just want to make
Yeah.
movies.
Movies and podcasts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
man. Yeah.
Which is cool though, Ron, because I've got I have us a whole slew, a handful of new guests to have on here
Nice.
that have done some cool shit. So speaking of that, I'll throw a little shout out to a new friend, Cody Falk, one of the guys that plays a character in the movie I'm filming, is currently making essentially what is it's a fan film, but it's a feature length movie, and I believe it's like a direct sequel to the original Crow.
Oh wow.
It's called Days of Sodom,
Nice.
and he literally just dropped the teaser trailer today.
Oh,
And
wow.
if you get a chance to go watch it, do it.
Cool.
Dude, it looks fucking amazing. This dude's like, he's directing and starring in it as like the Crow, and like holy shit, the teaser trailer, they got the fucking Deftones to give him a song for the teaser trailer.
Wow.
Like
Nice.
it's
Fuck.
badass. It looks like you're watching the original Crow movie.
Nice.
Yeah. Super
Where's this dude
impressed.
from?
Cody Falk. He's actually one of the people that does live in Virginia. He lives in Alexandria.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, but he's definitely somebody I want to invite on here to, well, first
Yeah.
off, to promote this movie he's doing, and yeah, and anything else he's got going on, of course.
Yeah. Cool. We also have we're gonna have an Our Brains Hurt beer coming out.
Oh yeah, has
Oh
that,
shit!
has
Yeah, I
that
got
moved forward further?
Yeah, so I talked to my one of my friends is part owner of a brewery in Haymarket, Virginia, and he talked to his partners and they're all in. So
And
Oh, dude.
I know you told me it's happening, but that was the last time we talked about it. So
yeah, so he's actually supposed to call me either later tonight or tomorrow to give me the details and put something together. So, but eventually, so there'll be like a night. He'll have a night at the brewery where they release it. So we'll have like a party, like a release party,
oh hell yeah.
and then he's gonna can a bunch of it. So,
So are we still moving coffee stout?
that's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
So my only, I think that's what I want to do. My only other option and question to you was, did you want to wait until October and do a pumpkin coffee stout? But coffee stout would be, a year round type of deal. So I don't know.
I think just let's start with just the coffee stout. I don't want to wait till October.
Yeah, that's what I figured too.
Yeah, just coffee stout. Yeah, the what was it? Shaken Alive, OBH Shaken Alive coffee stout or something like that.
Something like that. We'll have to figure out a name.
That is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told him I wanted to be at least like 8 to 8.5%. So
Yes.
I'm so ready for this.
Yes.
I definitely want to. Are you gonna sell them? Probably usually you sell those in like 4-packs.
Yeah, I don't know. So we're gonna. So they can at their place. If you were to bring in like a professional canner, it would be like $1,500 just to get them to show up. $1,500, and then whatever they charge. But if they do it themselves, I think he'll just do like a whole, however many we want of just like single cans, and then we could like. I figure we bring them to the pie shop and have another release there, like at one of the shows or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I'm so stoked.
That is so fucking rad.
So stoked on this one.
Who's gonna design the label? Who drew the sports logo?
Jen
Trois, right?
Yeah, Jen Trois. She's French Canadian.
Very good. Yeah. Why the fuck do I look so old?
She's she's the reason why Ron ended up doing Fat Records Coffee, because she used to date Fat Mike.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
During what era? What album?
Recently, like they were dating during, just before and during the pandemic.
Yeah, because that's how, because she was drinking Ron's coffee and Mike was like, "What is this coffee? This is really good." And she was like, "Oh, it's this punk roast stuff."
Yeah.
And that's why Mike wanted to reach out to Ron to get Fat Records Coffee.
I never really asked her. I don't, it's like, Ron, he's fucking Italian. He lives somewhere and like he just knows everybody. And that's just what I figured. I didn't know there was like, that's a pretty fucking cool story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was cool. And so Mike, I met Jen in Baltimore about, I was at a show with Tom. It was, fucking show was it? It was actually, what's his name? He's the fucking pariah now. The fucking Misfit singer.
Danzig or Mike? Oh, Mike Graves.
Mike Graves. It was a Michael Graves and Nim Vin show. Tom's really into, and I think was, I don't know if, whatever. It was them two and maybe one or two other bands, but we were there, and she was there, and she has like half of her hair is pink and half is black. That's kind of like her thing, and like she has all this like pink and black artwork and stuff, whatever. And I met her there with some other chick that also had pink and black hair, which was weird. But then I remember a couple months after that, Tom was like, "Hey, remember that girl that we met in Baltimore? Like, that's Fat Mike's girlfriend." And so I looked her up, and I was like, "Oh man!" And so I started talking to her, and I was like, "I'm gonna send her a bunch of coffee, because if she lives with Fat Mike's gonna drink this coffee. Like, it's just gonna happen.
Yeah.
So I sent her a box of coffee, and Fat Mike drank the coffee. She gave bags to El Jefe.
And now
like,
Ronnie knows a guy.
yeah. And she was awesome. She was like, yeah, I she made a video of, like, Fat Mike put out this video making fun of Frank Turner when he's like frying these hot dogs. And he's like, look, I'm a Frank Turner. And he turns, anyway, like, my coffee is like right behind him in the kitchen.
I get it.
She like she's
Frank
like
Turner.
purposely staged it. Yeah. So,
yeah, and
yeah.
just anyway, shout out to Jen. Thanks for all the
Yes,
the
she's
artwork
rad.
and everything, anything else you've done for us. Thank you very
Thank you
much.
for everything, Jen. It's okay. You made me look old. I am. I think you aged me a little bit. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Aged
That's
like a
not-
fine wine.
It didn't give me a complex or anything. She made me better looking though. She did make me better looking than I actually look in real life.
You're pretty sexy in that.
I
You're
know
sexy
I am,
in real
dude.
life too.
Yeah.
I am.
She's also a dominatrix, so I was like, that's why I was like, I'm gonna be the jockey, and you could put a riding crop in my hand as homage to you and what you do.
That totally seems to be like Fat Mike's thing
Yeah, totally.
for sure.
Yeah. But she, whatever happened, she hates him and will not talk about him. Because I asked her, I was like, "Are you going to be at the last show in L.A.?" Because she lives in L.A. She lives in Burbank, and I was like, "You going to be at the final No Effects show?" She's like, "I don't want to be anywhere near where Mike." I was like, "All right, I guess I won't see you there."
Dude, did you guys ever see? And most people did, especially because y'all are dads. It was that fucking documentary back in the day, a while
Yes.
ago. F is for father punk.
The
What
other
was
F
it?
word. The other F.
The
word.
other F word.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah. Fucking one of my favorite documentaries of all time, and I love it, dude. Like Lars Fredrickson, like that dude was a fucking amazing father.
Yeah.
Can I like talk shit like about people?
You can do whatever the
Can I
fuck
say
you
something
want.
Yeah,
All right, I didn't know,
we don't
like, because
censor
it's
here.
with the whole fucking like, Mike was kind of like shitty,
Yeah,
like a shitty dad.
yeah. My wife decided that she doesn't like him after watching. It has her
I
only
do- ever
exposure
s-
to Fat Mike was like that movie.
Ever since I fucking saw that, and this was years ago, like obviously, always like I like No Effects. I like their music. It's great. But dude, after I saw that, like, and being a parent, I'm like, wow, it's kind of fucking sad.
I don't remember exactly.
It was just so I don't know. It's just so half-assed, dude.
Yeah.
And like, he was basically like, and I don't know, dude. To each his own. I'm not judging anyone else's parenting or everyone. It's your household. You know what works for you and your family.
Yeah.
But it was kind of like, I'm not gonna stop getting like obliterated and
Oh
fucked up.
yeah.
Like, we're just gonna bring her along for the ride. And like,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
I guess I'm not punk rock enough. I don't know, dude. Like,
No,
Yeah,
I
you know.
remember that. Yeah.
Drugs are an interesting thing.
Yeah.
You know,
I can't wait to start doing them.
there's
why? What are you waiting for? What
I have
you
a fucking
like,
security
drug?
clearance. I can't do drugs
What? So you gotta wait till you retire?
or until they become legal federally.
I did enough for all of us. So
Well,
if you
you know.
want to ask me some questions about it, I can tell you all
I
about
don't.
it. From 14 to 37, it was a good run. I have some answers.
I have a lot of experience with marijuana and acid, but that's it. Those are the only two drugs I've ever done.
And that was a long time ago.
Yes, I think those are the only two
Just in
drugs
case the
I've-
government's listening.
Yeah.
Well, you just cut it out.
You want to hear? Do you want to hear my fucking? All right. You want to hear my hot take?
yeah.
And dude, I don't care.
Oh, God, I had this stupid cough. Like I woke up this morning. I feel like I smoked like 80,000 cigarettes last night. I haven't smoked a cigarette since 2015,
Let's go. That's good news.
2014,
Cigarettes are
2014.
delicious.
No, it's 2014. I haven't smoked a cigarette in 10 years. I woke up this morning feeling like I smoked a pack of cigarettes last night. I don't know what that is, but whatever.
Age.
Yeah, I guess.
It's your lungs just like, all right, we've been breathing for a long time. It's
Dumb.
time to start.
Maybe it's pollen. I don't know. Pollen usually doesn't
Pollen's
get me.
pretty rough right now.
Yeah, it is. Usually doesn't get me though, but
Yeah, I'm more of a fall
yeah.
allergy guy than a spring. But
Mm-hmm.
We're
what's your
talking
hot
about
take?
allergies right now.
Yeah,
No, we're not gonna.
it's punk rock as fuck.
Yeah, did you guys file your taxes?
Ugh, taxes. Said you have a hot take.
Oh, it's
We're
not a
talking about
story or
drugs.
anything. It's a hot take. And dude, I don't like weed. I've never liked weed. Like, I just always smoked weed and I never really cared for it. Like, and people are like, how do you not care for weed? Blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't care whoever does whatever they want to
Yeah.
do, you know? But I've just never liked weed. It's a weird thing. Ever.
What about edibles?
In some cases, yeah.
Say hit. Like I've never. So I've had a clearance like since edibles became like a really popular thing. So I've never. I don't think I've ever had an edible, to be honest with you.
I didn't like things that made me stay in my own head.
Okay.
Yeah, and that for whatever reason that would always happen with weed. But like I was like in high school, I was a complete stoner. That's what I did. And like looking back on it, most of the time I didn't even care for it, but I had, I had to do something,
Yeah, man.
So
Just to get, just I'm at
can't
school.
can't do nothing.
Fuck, I'm at school. God damn it. This sucks.
Exactly.
Gotta do something. I loved Coors Light because that's what my dad drank, and that's the beers I would steal.
Mhm.
Coors Light, and I fucking loved it right off the bat. I loved beer like straight away.
Silver
And
bullet.
bro, that's it.
Old
My
silver
dad,
bullet.
dude, my dad has drank Coors Light. He's single-handedly kept Coors Light alive. Like my dad is the best dude. But like since my youngest memories of the beer he was drinking is Coors Light till still now when I go over to his house is Coors Light. I'm like, you want to try something else? Like he won't go to certain restaurants if they don't have Coors Light. They have Coors Light there. I'm like, yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah.
got Coors Light. Like
Those mountains are blue, baby.
they are. But anyways, that's where I was like, oh yeah, I think this is more my speed.
Yeah.
Oh, Coors Light. You gotta hydrate,
You
Yeah,
gotta. I mean, it's
Light,
mostly water.
light beer.
mean,
You gotta hydrate.
He was a firefighter for so many years, and so I saw like what he liked about it. He could drink all day, watching a Dolphins game, us at the pool. He can drink them all day, never get shitty, never
Yeah.
feel like shit the next day, and like it made sense,
Yeah.
I love light beer, dude. Like, granted, not all light beers, but like my light beer of choice is Miller Lite.
Mhm.
I would rifle some Miller Lights. That's
yeah,
for sure.
I fucking love Miller Lite, dude.
Yep.
I don't drink light beer all the time, but I love fucking those days. It's like get some people over, sit out on the deck, maybe grill some chicken, got a cooler full of light beer, and you could just sit around and like you basically just are like slowly getting drunk and hydrating at the same time. I mean, that's what it is. Like,
no beer drinker has ever had a kidney stone. Most beer drinkers have never had a kidney stone.
Yeah.
You're always keeping those organs going. Hydrated.
Yeah, man. Like, and coffee too on top of that. Like, coffee is coffee like filters your kidneys and your liver. So
it's
like
good for your liver.
Generally, people who are big drinkers, who are also big coffee drinkers, tend to not end up with cirrhosis or kidney issues. Yeah,
you got to really play that balancing act.
That's not a foolproof plan. Anybody out there who just heard me say that and is like, "Fuck yeah, I'm gold for the rest of my life." Like,
fake
not a foolproof plan, but it just seems to be that the majority of the time that is.
I'm gonna open a bar and have a drink called the Mad Alive. Just gonna be half coffee, half Coors Light.
Have coffee, of course. Like no.
Yeah.
The Mad Alive is very specific. It is pineapple juice and Miller Lite.
And I wasn't that far off.
Yeah, and if I got a new one, by the way. I did PBR and Simply Peach.
Nice.
These are basically just variations of a brass monkey.
Yeah.
But why do you do this?
He's a trash panda. That's what.
Yeah. because
No. Like, why do you mix beer stuff? Like, what got you doing that?
I don't know. I like
Oh.
variety, and sometimes
Oh.
like I have a beer, and I'm just like, I don't feel like just drinking beer right now, but this is all I have. Let's see what I can come up with in a mixed, for a mixed drink that involves beer, which is generally just, well, white trash mimosas
Yeah.
or a variant of a brass monkey. Same difference.
I didn't realize that my drink of choice is actually already called something, a Boilermaker.
Oh yeah, you
So I
didn't
always
know?
get a shot of whiskey and a beer, and that's a fucking Boilermaker. I
Well,
learned that this week.
well.
Well, there's many ways to drink it.
If it's a Boilermaker, technically you got to drop the shot glass into your beer and chug it.
Well, that's the white trash Boilermaker.
So
So that's
There are
your
many.
Boilermaker. So of course Matt would know that that's
that's what a Boilermaker
a
is
traditional
typically known as.
Boilermaker is. You take a shot of whiskey and then you chase it with beer. If you look it up,
This is America, Ron. You drop it in.
I know. And in America, you drop the fucking glass and it's like but
Clanks on your teeth. It's terrible.
yeah.
That Irish car bomb. I know you
Yeah.
guys have
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Irish
yeah.
car bombed it up. That was the thing.
Oh yeah.
Fucking
Jaeger bomb.
when I was
Yep.
playing hockey in a beer league, after this is like 2010 to 2014. That was what we did. We played fucking pickup games on fucking Wednesdays, and then we would all fucking go to the bar afterwards, and the first thing we walk in is get fucking Irish car bombs.
Tastes like
every
chocolate
time.
milk. That
Every
fucking-
time.
It's so
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Like clockwork.
So
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Those
Don't
were
order
good.
those in Ireland. They get upset.
Why? That's an Americanized thing, isn't it?
Sure is.
Yeah, I figured so much.
Wait, what's the Americanized thing?
Don't order an Irish car bomb in Ireland.
Oh yeah, I would never. No,
Do they just like not give it to you? They're just like, no.
No, they just bomb your car.
Yeah.
I think you can only order whiskey in bars in Ireland. If you try to order anything else, that's it for you. You're done with Ireland.
Guinness.
They send you home.
Yeah. As I went to Ireland for 10 days. It was wild. It was fucking awesome. First of all, the bars closed by midnight, but they open like at 6 a.m.
Oh,
But the clubs stay open late. So if you're at a bar, you have to switch to a club once midnight comes around. Did I ever tell you the story about the secret bar that I went to in Ireland?
Let's go.
So I was
yeah.
dating this Irish chick that I met in Ocean City, Maryland, because like
Oh,
back in the
no.
day, yeah,
not
a lot
Ocean
of-
City.
yeah. So I don't know if they still do this, but back in the 90s, Ocean City, if you go to like any of the stupid like candy stores or like shitty clothing stores, is full of or restaurants, they're full of Irish and Russian people. For some reason, they would always come over to Ocean City, work for the summer, and then go back. So I met this Irish chick. She worked where I worked, and we started fucking during the summer or whatever. And then I went back to college. She went back to Ireland, and me and my friend Dylan flew out there the week between Christmas and New Year's that year and stayed for like a week to 10 days, something like that. She went to the University of Dublin, so we stayed in Dublin with her for a few days. Then Dylan and I went to Belfast. We took a bus to Belfast for 2 days, the two of us. And then we came back to Dublin. She lived in a town called Athlone, which is like dead center Ireland. And we took a bus to her hometown. And while we were there was this one it's like a speakeasy. So you had to it was an illegal bar because it stayed open till like 3 or 4 in the morning. So you had to go down this alley and knock on this door. And then this little old man opened this other door that was like further down the alley. So you meet him down there, and inside it's pitch black. So he lets me and Dylan and this chick in.
Did you have to give him a password?
No, I don't remember
Like-
that. I don't remember
like-
if she did or not. I don't remember.
The turtle crows at the orange grove at midnight.
But the front of this the storefront was on the main road, but it was like there's like newspapers, and it looked like it was like a rundown store that closed down. And so this old fucking Irish guy is like, we're following him through this like these dark hallways, and then all of a sudden he opens this door, and there's this really dark room. It's only being lit by 2 black and white TVs, and there's a whole bunch of people taking shots of whiskey and drinking Guinness, like being really quiet. And so, so we
It sounds like a recipe for disaster.
yeah. So we walk in and we get a table, and we're just sitting there, and like there's just like a couple black and white TVs on, and people just getting fucking wasted.
In the
That was
dark.
it. In the dark.
silence.
Yes.
In the dark.
Dark. Yeah. That's it.
Getting drunk and trying to be quiet are not exactly
They did it, man,
synonymous
'cause they're
with one
pros
another.
out there. They are pros in Ireland with getting drunk.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's Ireland, so
And you didn't want to be the dumb American that fucked that up for them. So
no. I would have as soon as I walked into that place, I would have been like, you gotta get me out of here. This is not the place for me.
Probably a funeral or something.
I'm a
Maybe.
loud motherfucker when
might
I
have been.
don't have
Yeah.
drinks in me.
Just
yeah.
sitting there all quietly. Yes, bury the boy, bury the boy.
Like this, what is this? The House of Depression? Come on.
It was so weird.
Get some lights and some music or something.
Oh, see about some music shit. Oh, this is Ron specifically.
Uh-oh.
Fucking demoing some new Old Habit songs.
Oh, sweet.
It's happening. So
Yes. I was gonna say, Travis, before you even brought it up, it was in my head when we were the last conversation we were just having, like just now. I need to talk to you about Old Habits because I feel like I saw a post you made.
yeah, it's in the works, dude. We're it's just great. It's gonna be an extension of the EP. It's gonna be a full length.
Fuck yeah.
I'm demoing it at my house, and it's in no time at all, dude. Well, hopefully in no time at all. It's probably gonna be like God knows with work schedules and shit, but there's
Yeah.
no rush on it. But yeah, it's in the works, dude. And the songs that we have so far are fucking bangers.
Fuck yeah.
So,
We need good hardcore. That's awesome.
Every single one of my friends who's into hardcore or just even heavier music in general, who I've told about the Old Habits EP, that last one that you guys put out, every single one immediately hit me back and was like, dude, this is fucking rad.
So good.
And I was like, yeah, it is fucking rad.
That's crazy. I appreciate that. It's old. We just try and play the music that got us into hardcore anyhow, you know?
Yeah.
Fucking fast and
Come to
it's
DC.
Yeah.
Well, dude, that's what I was gonna bring up. So that's probably Inside Jokes it'd be tough to get that band to travel just because of Bob being a nurse and working. But Old Habits, I think, could travel
Nice.
for sure. So
Hell yeah.
let's make something happen.
Yeah. DC it up. Speaking
That'd
of
be awesome.
DCing it up and music,
Yes.
we got our next show officially booked now. Fucking Diesel Boy. This is fucking awesome. I'm super stoked about
Yep.
that. Diesel Boy, American television over our eyes, 40 reps. That is
Fucking
going to
rad
be
show.
a
40
fucking
reps is so rad.
Yeah.
banging show. Yeah.
From
I know. I
first,
had to
second, or
apologize
first
to
down.
them. I was like,
Why?
this is going to be the last time I ever ask you guys to open a show. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
really don't even feel comfortable doing it now.
Right.
But here's the lineup. We got one spot left. Would you guys
Yeah.
want to open? And they were immediately like, of course. Yeah. fuck
Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, we got fucking we got our 4 shows booked, basically.
This year.
Yeah. Travis could always add another, you know.
Well, maybe. What are you doing Saturday, August 24th? Well, that's not
Yeah.
that's not going to be a hardcore show. So
Seriously, if it's enough in advance, I'll talk to the guys. Like,
Yeah.
that's all we need is I mean, it can't, like, more than like 2 weeks, you know, like,
Yeah.
especially if it's in the summer. If you give us 6 months, we can work it out. Like, my dudes travel well.
Yeah. Nice.
I'm sorry, man. I
No.
know you went like recorded at the blasting room, right?
that's Ron.
I did. Yeah.
That was Ron.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you worked with Bill while you were out there?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's right, because the 30-second fart.
Yeah.
So when did you just email? Did you just email him, or were you
Mhm.
like, hey, remember me? I kind of recorded with you. You want to be on my podcast? Or did he remember? I listened to the episode, but it's been a while.
I don't know. So I'm trying to think when I emailed him, because I didn't even bring it up when he was on the podcast. I don't remember. I mean, that's how I had his contact info, but I think that he would have gotten back to me no matter what. I don't remember. I don't know if I said that we had recorded with him in the past or not. I probably did. And maybe that's why he did, get back to me. But I emailed him again to try to get backstage, and he never wrote back. So
He's like, that's too much.
yeah, that was the greatest moment of my punk rock life.
I mean, I can't imagine why. I want to
Yeah.
record at the blasting room. That would be awesome.
It's so
Oh my
awesome.
God, dude. Yeah, that's definitely the Everest of recording
Yeah.
for me. Especially if I could do it like I was listening to a podcast with Chuck Reagan, and like they lived there. Hot Water Music went to the blasting room and like lived at the blasting room for a
Mhm.
month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, dude, and they just woke up and they started working on tunes and
Yep.
like writing music, and then they would take breaks, and then they would just like everything would be centered around writing music and recording music every day for a month.
Yeah.
And it was like, I don't know, dude. That's something that has to happen for me one day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had to have a room there with like 2 bunk beds. And they put you up, but like when we went out there, that option wasn't available on their website. So I booked the Airbnb around the corner. And Bill was like, why didn't you guys just stay with us for the 2 nights? I was like, well, it wasn't an option on the website anymore. He's like, what? And then he yelled at somebody who was working for, he's like, why can't people stay here anymore? They were like, well, it's something about like state law. You're not allowed to have like people. He's like, I don't give a fuck about that. He's like, put that back on the website. But yeah, so we did not stay there, but yeah, they have a nice setup, a nice room and stuff. Yeah, it's a really rad place.
I would imagine.
Yeah.
I would love to do it someday. It's all the savage stuff, like there's all these places, throughout the country, even close to here that, I'm like, oh, I would love to record something there. I'd love to record something there. I'd love to record something there.
Yeah.
But then when it comes down to it, when your drummer is also your producer and has an in-home studio,
Yeah.
and like you look at the prices that all these places cost comparatively to the price that the drummer in your band costs to do your album, which is $0.
Yeah.
It's hard to not be like,
Yes.
well, I think we'll just do it here.
Right. Which is why we did one song at the blasting room.
Yeah.
And it was still like a few $1,000s with like planes and
Oh,
plane tickets and fucking Airbnb and paying them, and it was well worth it, but it's fucking.
Well, you paid for Bill to produce it as well, right?
Yeah, so we paid for him specifically. He was
Yeah.
like, yeah, so
Because paying to get a recording done by a nice studio is vastly different than paying for a recording to get done by a nice studio and that person that's recording you to produce it.
right.
The cost difference between those two
Yeah.
things is vastly different.
Yeah, like I told you when we got there, he was like, he's like, hey, I had, because we sent him the scratch track of the song, and he's like, he's like, I want to switch it around the song, and Alex was like, I don't want to, because Alex wrote the song,
Yeah.
and I was like, I pulled Alex aside. I was like,
if Bill fucking says it, we're fucking cheap.
I was like, first of all, I fronted all the money for this trip. Okay. If Bill Stevenson says he wants to change something, we're fucking changing it. Okay.
Yeah.
Because, and I don't
He's
give a
producing
fuck.
this.
Yeah,
This is how
he
this works.
This is Bill fucking Stevenson. Okay.
Yeah.
We're doing what he says when he says it.
Yeah. And how good is that fucking song?
Yeah.
It's so good.
yeah.
Immediately when you played that song for me the first time, I was like, dude, Ron, this is fucking amazing. Like this
Yeah, it's a
song
legit
is
song,
fucking
yeah.
everything I want out of a punk
Yeah.
rock song.
Yeah.
You look at all the different bands that we recorded there, and how like the different elements that he captures, like completely different sounds. And this is gonna get real nerdy for a second. Really, like completely different sounds and moods, entire moods for the album. So you look at Hot Water Music's Exister, that's what they did there, and then you look at Cody Templeton's other band, Sack. Like they did their album at the Blasting Room too, and it sounds like there is no comparison. Both the sound qualities are amazing, but like Sack sounds like a completely different recording everything than Exister. Like, and that's amazing because they're both like the personalities of both of those albums and how unique they each are. Just the audio of it, audibly, it's fucking insane, dude.
I really just want to go there to record a song to learn some tricks. Yeah. Because like I could take those tricks back to here. Yeah. To Kurt's studio, if I want to record some stuff there and try to put those into action myself,
Yeah, and he did backup vocals, which we weren't expecting.
Oh, like he sang on that song?
Yeah, he's on that track.
Oh, no shit. I didn't know. No shit.
Yeah, he's because we're recording vocals and Alex has a recording studio, so Alex knows how to record and shit. He's like, all right, I'm gonna lay down a track for you guys on the vocals, and we're like, oh. And like I remember he was like he left the main room and was walking down the hallway to get into like the sound room, and we just hear him like going, oh, he was like getting his voice ready like as he was walking down the hallway. But yeah, he fucking like during those group vocal parts on that song, that's one of them is him.
That's fucking cool.
We didn't ask him, like he just fucking he was so fucking cool, man.
Plenty of people have heard that song on this podcast before, but if you're new to us and you don't know what song that is, it's a song by the Ailments, Ron's band, called Right to Hate.
Hate's a rolling snowball in a ping pong game of pride. Divide the population, make them choose a side. And that'll make it easier to see who's wrong and right. Fire banners high now, it's time to join the fight. 'Cause I got a right to hate.
because we were gonna put it on Worst Foot Forward, and Alex was like, "This is the best song I ever wrote, so I want to save it for something else." And I was like, "Yeah, that's." And they were like, Alex and Sean were both turning 40. And they were talking about wanting to, for their 40th birthday, to go to the blast room and record something, but they would never make anything like that happen ever. They would they would have to live literally right next door to it and then like fall over into the studio and like. So I was like,
the way
look,
he wrote that song, Worst Foot Forward, wasn't that like 2017, 16 or 17 or something?
2016. But that song he wrote right after 9/11. That's how old that song is. But it never went anywhere. He just had it. And it was like in his.
Sometimes it happens like that.
He just held on to it forever. And I was like, this is the song that we have to, if we're going to do one song at the blast room, it's got to be this one. Cause this is definitely this is the best song we have, like by far. But yeah. He almost didn't want Bill to change it. Motherfucker.
Bill's changing it.
It's like,
he's like, oh, you
make me
gotta
pull
change
the record label owner card. Cause I'll pull every card.
He said, oh no, this song's got to be completely changed around. The verse should be the chorus. The chorus.
And Bill even changed the tempo. Cause I remember Alex was like, what's the tempo? And Bill was like, don't worry about it.
How dare you question him, though?
He didn't want to tell him because he knew.
Don't worry about it. Did it used to be a little faster?
It used to be a little faster, and then there was like the ending. He took one part from the middle, put it at the end, and vice versa. He switched like a whole.
So basically, he took the bridge from being in the middle of the song and put it at the end of the song.
Yes. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, there's some song structures where it makes sense to have like intro, verse, chorus,
Yeah.
bridge, verse, chorus, songs over, or like lead over the verse, then chorus, then song
Right.
ends. That makes sense for a lot of songs, but like a lot of times actually, when you get through stuff like that, if you want to have a bridge in a song and not just have verse, chorus, which some punk rock bands do, and I cannot stand that.
Yeah.
Because it's just like the same two parts over and over and over and over again. It's like boring to me.
Yeah.
But some people live and die by that. When it's like, verse, chorus, and then like you just have the end, which is like a different part.
Yeah.
If you want to call it the bridge, sure. It doesn't bridge to anything, but like, how about like, it's like verse, chorus, breakdown, or verse, chorus, verse with a lead over it into the breakdown or bridge or whatever you want to call the end. And it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And we're just talking about simplistic punk rock songs.
Right. Totally.
Not,
yeah.
Yeah. We're not getting into any like odd time signatures and weird song structures. We're just sticking with the classics here in this conversation. Those are the best songs throughout history are 3 chords, right? That's what they say.
Oh yeah. I was also just impressed that he took the time out to actually like dissect the song. You know what I mean? Because who the fuck are we? I mean, he had to change. So we had a date set originally, but he had to change it because Face to Face was coming in. He's like, "Hey guys, I apologize, but Face to Face." I was like, "You're okay, Bill. You could be like another week for Face to Face."
Bastards.
Totally understand. They just better give us a shout out on the album.
Yeah. I'm glad actually that you didn't ruin that, because I feel like that probably would have been Face to Face coming into the studio after they broke up, getting back together, and then giving us what was it? What was their first album back in like quite a while was the one on Fat Records, and I can't think of the name. So it's like an all black cover with like a little picture on it. It's really great album. Yeah. It was better than like, well, pretty much every single one of their records except for maybe a couple towards the beginning there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because, I don't know if anybody's ever in here's ever watched the Face to Face documentary, which was all their years before they called it quits, before they got back together. But that one record they put out after Shit, what's the name of their record where it's
How
like
to
the
ruin
guy,
everything, or how to?
the guy staring in the mirror?
Oh,
Yeah, it's fucking
Whatever. It's the album after that album.
okay.
And it was their album that they were like, we're bored with punk rock, so we're gonna try to make like an indie rock record or whatever the fuck it was. And they all loved it. And well, they didn't all love it, but they all kind of recognized what they were doing. And yeah, we're gonna try something a little different. Everyone fucking hated it. Everyone. And I mean everyone. And they even say that in the documentary. They're like, literally no one liked this record. and I was like watching the documentary, I'm like, yeah, because it fucking sucks.
Yeah, that's funny.
And you went
you're
right
talking-
back.
It's the one after self-titled.
I believe so.
Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah. Yeah. Like it's like it's like a, well, there's several different colors of the album, but is it
It's like a blue border. It's black and white.
Yep, that's the one.
I never really listened to that album.
Don't.
Okay.
It will give you this like new thing. Like if you're a face-to-face fan for some of their good records, don't listen to that.
I am.
Yeah.
Do not listen to that record. It will leave you with a bad taste in your mouth, and you'll look at that band completely differently for the rest of your life.
That's what happened to the Suicide Machines for me.
Oh, dude, that record, right? When it came out, not the Suicide Machines, but that face-to-face record.
Yeah.
I never listened to another fucking face-to-face record ever again up until their comeback when they put the one out on Fat Records in like 20, because they broke up for the first time for good in 2006. Came back in 2011, I believe. But Protection in 2016. I didn't listen to a face-to-face song, period. When I heard Ignorance is Bliss, I was like, I'm done with this band. And it wasn't until 2016 when that record came out on Fat. And I was like, oh, Face to Face must have put out another good record because Fat's putting it out. I don't believe Fat would put out another Face to Face record if it was trash. Yeah. So I listened to it and I was like, wow, this is really good. And then I went back to all of Face to Face's albums between 99. Well, not Ignorance is Bliss, but from Reactionary to, Protection and listened again, and was somewhat sad that I did, but because none of those records are really that good, in my opinion. They have some good songs on some of those records. But man, I'm glad they did whatever they did to put out Protection in 2016, because that is a good fucking record.
Yeah.
And so is No Way Out But Through in 2021. That's a good one too. I mean, the self-titled one, Big Choice, Don't Turn Away, those are all fantastic records.
Yeah, Big Choice is one of the first punk
Big Choice was their second. Yeah. Don't Turn Away was just an amazing record for your first record. Like, holy shit.
So fucking good.
I remember having a cassette tape in the 90s that had that on one side, and the other side was what was the other side? It was Face to Face, Don't Turn Away on one side, and I think it was No Effects Ribbed on the other side. I played that tape until it broke several times. I did surgery on that cassette tape, and it was just it was one of the ones I had recorded on. I literally pulled, when the tape broke, I pulled it out and scotch taped it back together and reeled up like probably 2 or 3 times, and it worked.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Kids don't know how good they got it, dude.
That's funny when you say Scotch tape. I had this porno movie on VHS when I think it was called Butt Slammers 12.
Let's go.
I don't know if there were actually 11 previous Butt Slammers. That would have been awesome. But anyway,
there were.
I remember I was in college, and I was ashamed that I watched it so many times, so I cut it. I cut the tape. I was like, "Fuck this! I'm not watching porn anymore." And then I remember a couple days later, I scotch taped the two things back together.
Yeah, a couple days later, you're like, "No, what have I done?"
So it was just like a brief second of scotch tape, like weird fuzziness during a titty scene, and then it was it. But it still worked. Oh man.
The title gives away the whole plot. I'm not even gonna bother watching it.
Yeah, it was good. It was. I think it won an Oscar.
What's this one about?
Slamming
Slammers
butts.
12.
Man, there's 11 prequels to this. I've got a lot of work to do. I'm gonna need a gallon of water, a case of Celsius's,
Celsius.
And a vat of
Okay.
lube.
yeah, 3 jars of Vaseline, 2 tubes of KY.
Oh Lord.
And a monkey for some reason.
Yeah, and just a bushel of bananas. So many, potassium. I need potassium.
Don't ask me what I'm doing.
It's about that time, gentlemen. It's been over
Oh,
an hour.
fellas, I feel like it's about time to go. I gotta go do some things.
Happy birthday to Olive.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Because when this
4/14. That's a
comes
nice
out, yeah,
birth date.
be my daughter's birthday. Happy
Oh, yeah.
birthday, sweetheart.
Nice.
All right, fellas.
All right, gentlemen, enjoy your weekends.
Yeah,
You
you
too.
too. All right,
Later,
later
dudes.
guys.
All right.
Bye.
Later.